everyone, we're going to find the derivative of the function using the fundamental theorem of calculus, part 1. Sometimes they write it as fundamental theorem of calculus, like that, part 1. And our function is y given here. So basically, here's your part 1 of your fundamental theorem of calculus. Instead of g of x, we have y. And then we have this here, and we need to switch this around. So we're going to do that. So we want y prime to equal f of x. So this f of x is going to be your derivative. All right, and we can also write this as derivative of y with respect to x equals your f of x, just using different notation. So we're going to we need to rewrite this upper limit part here. So we're going to go ahead and let u equals sine of x. So derivative of u with respect to x equals cosine of x. All right. And also, we need to know that derivative of y with respect to x equals, now what I'm going to do is write it like this, derivative of y over 1 times 1 divided by, these two are the same, but since we have this u thing going on, we're going to write this as derivative of u and this derivative of u. Du divided by du is 1. So our f of x, our derivative, is going to equal dy du times du divided by dx. We have to set it up this format. All right, so let's do that. First, let's take our derivative of y. So we have y prime equals, the way you get y prime is you write it like this. You're taking the derivative of this integral. All right. All right. Now, what we want to do next is this equals, set it equal to your u, because we did u substitution. So that's just going to be all we're doing is changing this to 1 and u and copying everything else down. And this is going to be times derivative of u with respect to x. Because remember, these equal. So this is going to be derivative of y with respect to x. So this part is your derivative of y with respect to u. And then we're going to multiply it by derivative of u with respect to x. So this is the part that's confusing. You have to think about a little bit. So once you have that, let's go ahead and reverse these because it's still not in the right form. We want u to be the upper limit. So we're going to write this as negative du, and then just put the u as the upper limit. And this is going to be all multiplied by this. And again, because that equals derivative of y with respect to x. Okay, now at this point, all I'm going to do is substitute in my u here. And I'm going to substitute my derivative of u with respect to x, which is cosine of x. So I'm going to do that on the next slide. And you're going to get this equals negative square root of 1 plus u squared times derivative of u with respect to x. Now let's substitute everything in. Negative u was sine. Sine of x, sorry about that. So sine squared of x. And derivative of u with respect to x was, we already did this, but I'll write it again, was cosine of x. So just multiply this by cosine of x. And you can leave it like that. This will be your final answer. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.